Do we really need super bikes or super sports anymore?
Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today. CycleCruza videos brought to you at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Street legal track bikes. Do we need them anymore? You know, we've got super nakeds now, a bunch of them, you know, that are actually much more comfortable to ride and nearly just as fast. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it in this motovlog. But look at this. Look at this sexy beast, baby. Woo! Look at them Repsol wheels, man. Oh, I love this bike. I love this bike. I tell you guys, I really do. I truly, honestly, it will be really hard to get rid of this wonderful CBR, and I'm running out of gas here. That's all right. We're going to get this motovlog done, though. Oh man, that inline 4 superpower. Gotta love it. Just raw power. Mid-range power, that strong mid-range power. That's what really makes the CBR1000RR pop. You know, makes it a good street bike is because it has that strong mid-range power. It's not the top-end bike like the R6 still is, even though they, you know, they went ahead and revised it and made it look like an R1, which some people like, but it's the same engine, all top-end power. The ZX-10R, same bike, still top-end power now, hasn't changed. All the other bikes though, they bumped up and had strong mid-range, including the BMW S1000RR. But anyways, do we really need these street legal track bikes anymore for street riding? Will I, you know, get a super bike in the future? I'm gonna tell you guys, to be honest with you, even though that new 2017 CBR1000 fucking RR SP2 and the SP2, they put the lighter wheels on basically, and a few other goodies on the bike, but the bike is so lightweight. I think it's going to be about 432 pounds wet for an inline 4 production bike. It's absolutely, it'll be the lightest inline 4 production bike. Actually, the second lightest super bike production bike on the market, next to the Ducati Panigale 1299, which is you know, is 2-cylinder. But this is the light. It'll be the lightest inline 4. That's what really got me really hard about that bike and thinking seriously about buying that bike. But I'm thinking, damn, man, CycleCruza, you don't ride track, even though I truly want to ride track, but I just don't have time for it, man. And it's also, you know, I'm cheap too. I really don't feel like getting involved with buying more tires, and I know these sound like excuses, but honestly, I really just don't have the time. I wanted to get to the MX park and haven't had time to do it. Honestly, I want to give you my opinion on whether I would get a super bike. Do we really need these like I said, these super bikes and super sports anymore? Honestly, we don't need them anymore. I'll be frank with you, because we've got bikes, these lightweight super naked bikes that are nearly just as fast as these street legal track bikes. And for the street, the extra top end power that these super bikes have and super sports, it really is not necessary. It's you know, we don't, unless you're one of those, you know, highway bandits that like to race each other on the highway or just haul ass in a straight line. But otherwise, the super naked really is where it's at now, man. The BMW S1000R, the Aprilia Tuono, you got the FZ09, which has been made even better now. The FZ09 2.0, they upgraded that soft stock front fork on there, so you don't have to pay extra money to upgrade that. They put some other goodies on the bike. They made the tail light look better on there, and they only added a few $100s more to the price tag, which is really sick. So I'm actually really considering the FZ09, but I was thinking about adding it as a third bike because it's so cheap. Now, I don't need to sell this bike at all to get that bike, but do I really have time for 3 bikes? Do I really need this CBR? I don't really plan on hitting the track with this bike. I'll tell you guys, I really want to, but man, I keep saying it for years. I've been wanting to hit the track, and it just ain't happening. But it may happen. I don't know, man. But I'm thinking if I sell this bike, I may be done with the SuperSports and SuperBikes and just rock with the Super Naked. Because I'll tell you guys that I've become very comfortable on that WR250R, and it's spoiling me, man. You know, I get on this bike, I'm like, damn, I'm missing the WR250R, and I'm wishing I had the SuperSport power to, you know, comfortable and crank the hell of it and still have all that power that the SuperBike has. Oh shit! God! I can't take it, man. This bike is so awesome. So I don't know, guys. I'm thinking leaning heavily towards the Super Naked. So I really feel we don't really need the super bikes anymore. It's like honestly, it's probably for the street. It's really like a dying breed. It's really unnecessary now. You know, when I got back into motorcycling, they didn't have these awesome Super Nakeds that they have now. The ones that they had were really heavy. And now these bikes have gotten down to SuperSport weights. I mean, the SZ09 is only freaking like, with the new 2.0 is only like 425 pounds or something like that. And the previous version that didn't, you know, had, I think it was like 410 or 404 or 5 pounds or something like that. Very, very lightweight. So really, it's really unnecessary to get these super bikes anymore and super sports. But they do look cool. What really makes these super bikes relevant for the street really is the looks, for those that really get a bike for the looks, because they're sexy bikes. You know, we can all agree these bikes are sexy as hell. And but I don't buy a bike strictly for looks, man. If I bought a bike strictly for looks, I probably would have had an R6 like everybody else, because that's, you know, one of the sexy, even the older one is really sexy. And or I'd have a Ducati 1299 if I wanted a bike strictly for looks. I think that's the most beautiful bike on the market to me. Some other people may not agree. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I think a lot of us get caught up with arguing about looks on a bike, when that's like arguing about looks of a woman. Everybody's got their own preference in a woman, you know? So that's neither here nor there. And once you throw a leg over your bike, it doesn't fucking matter. All that matters is your fun on the bike. And right now, I'm not having fun riding behind these slow ass cars. But that's alright. But yeah, guys, tell me I want to hear your opinion on whether these super bikes are still relevant for the street. And I'm referring to the 600s, the 750s, you know, the 1000s, any of them, any of the street legal track bikes. Are they really needed? In my opinion, no, they're not really needed, to be honest with you. The only way I see that they're relevant still is if you ride track and street, and you do a lot of track days, and a lot of people have fun riding track days with the Super Nakeds even. So, and you know, most of us, you know, are just doing it for fun anyhow. So I mean, honestly, how much really are you going to gain with this bike compared to a Super Naked at the track? I highly doubt you're going to improve your lap times that much. So, and also these bikes tend to be more expensive insurance-wise than the Super Nakeds sometimes. So that's also something to take into consideration. I really got to thinking, I'm like, dude, do I want to spend $25,000 or whatever the price is going to be on the Honda CBR1000RR SP2, or less than $20,000 for the SP version, just to get a bike to save some weight? But yet, you know, I'm not gaining. Obviously, the bike is probably even less comfortable than this bike, because the newer CBRs, they actually made the ergonomics more aggressive for the track. And it's like, do I really want to get that when I can just get me a Super Naked, get a BMW S1000R or the SZ09 2.0 or whatever, have a blast out here on the streets, and wouldn't miss a beat as far as power-wise and, you know, weight-wise, throwing the bike around. So I don't know, guys. It's not looking too good for the super bike, but I don't know. It'd be hard to get rid of this bike. I tell you, I love I've always loved CBRs my whole life since I was a kid, since my brother had a CBR1000RR back in the day. But hey guys, that's all I had for you in this video. If you want to see more of my videos, go to my website, CycleCruza.com. Click on the menu tab, My Videos. All my videos are categorized into various playlists. Hopefully you can find something that will inform you or entertain you. Hey, hit thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with your friends. And let's all ask the question, are these super bikes and super sports relevant anymore with the advent of the super nakeds? We don't. So I want to hear your opinion. Share it in the comment below. I appreciate all you guys. So that's all I have for you guys. I appreciate you all. Take care. Stay safe out here on the streets. If you haven't got a motorcycle, get your ass to the MSF class. Get your motorcycle endorsement. Get your motorcycle and have fun like I'm having. It's nothing like it in the world, baby. I'm free, baby. Like the birds. Woo! I love it. Catch you guys later. Deuces.
Check out my other channel, CycleCruza MotoVlogs, where I discuss anything and everything, not just motorcycle shit.